Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. Process watching and thank you for watching. Anyone that wants to use this information against me will be sued and sent to jail for trying to legally frame me. Anyone else that's watching this besides Shia. You want to help Shia and Alyssa not attack Shia and Alyssa? So, Shia, there's definitely, some of these criminals plan out their day in order to try to attempt to attack you, because I only have less than an hour to talk to you. So I'm going to stick to the notes, Shia, because they definitely want to try to attack you after me posting that very happy photo of two mountain lions that are like us. And the one that's in the front, Shia, is you. And I'm the one that's cleaning you and licking you. So, Shia, I think that, I didn't say Shia, I think that so, don't worry, Shia. Very, very bad, beyond evil things are happening to me and you. And I'm not going to go into detail and talk out loud. I'm only going to talk about the notes that I have written down. But these entities, creatures, these entities do not have soulmates and twin flames. They're not allowed to, female entities are not allowed to be in female bodies. They're in male bodies. And that would go on and continue unless they go back to what they are. Snakes and rats living underground. So, they're very, very jealous, Shia. But I saw a car that said Land Rover. I walked by a car that said Land Rover. And because some criminal that stole your DNA and tried to have a family and steal you from me for many, many, many years, this demonic clone child is the reason why Lumerians are getting their land back from Satan's kingdom. It's no longer Satan's kingdom. That's actually not the truth. If you want to, if some male entity criminal wants to make a couple that's separated and kidnapped and not able to be together, watch a male entity steal a wife's husband's DNA and duplicate it, and then have a family, obviously whatever else, and make this wife watch while her husband can't do anything and the wife can't do anything. That's why. It's not some responsibility of some demonic child that's only half real. So, this is planet Earth that belongs to God, not these entity creatures that don't have a future existence but will be going to hell and getting every single second worse of torture returned back to them not times 7, a lot worse, a lot longer than times 7 of what we got these past 39 years, Shia. So, I'm not feeling well, Shia. Typically when I am here, they give me this fatigue that makes me feel so lazy and really makes me not get as much as I should get done. I woke up with these flu-like symptoms, or if I don't have the flu. I ended up going out for about an hour to shovel. There was a lot of snow. I'll show you pictures tomorrow. There was a lot of snow. However, it should have been. I'm gonna try to attempt to use a snowblower, and try to figure out how to use a snowblower, because this was too much snow to shovel, and I can't get a stroke from too much exercise. If at the last part of the hour shoveling, this was like 9 inches worth of snow, that I shoveled around the car. My mom did the whole driveway in a very perfect way. Like, she did it, she was very perfect about it. It's okay. It's fine to get exercise and shovel, but when there's a snowstorm of 9 inches, and it's just too heavy, and the snowbanks are getting really high, so I'm going to attempt to try to, when some of the snow melts, bring the snowblower up that's underneath the porch thing. So the roads were very clean and dry, and there was no snow on them, even though this street had a lot of snow in the driveway. But because I had to run out to get sanitary pads, Shia, so Shia started our period. I got these pads that I always get. Actually, I tried to go to TJ Maxx to get them, but they didn't have them, so I went to Walmart. These have herbs, cooling herbs in them. I really like them, so this Shia can inspire us. Every time I get my period, I have never been so happy to get my period ever since these past 5 years. And I got some liners. And I also got a picture frame because I didn't bring our framed picture. So I got this picture frame, Shia. I'm going to put our photo, the photo of us. So Shia, let's just, no, I didn't say so Shia, just let's, every single second that they try to talk through me is like 1,000,000 hours of torture penalty. If they think that they have a right to illegally speak through me, not one word, not one word that they speak through me will be like 1,000,000 hours of torture penalty. So my mom's turning on the electric heater. The radiator's on the side of the wall, just one radiator side, because the heater downstairs, the one that's like the one in this room, is making a funny noise. So she thinks it's breaking. So it's very possible and likely like that they're both kind of going at the same time. I'm making a video. She has to use the bathroom, but there's a bathroom downstairs she can use. So I had chicken soup and vegetable quiche for lunch. I just had a Pop-Tart and some chips, which doesn't make me feel that healthy, but it tastes good. So I went to TJ Maxx, didn't find the sanitary pads, and I went to Walmart. And I got that picture frame for us, Shia. I think we need the picture frame of us up. Yeah, you really can't. I'm listening to the Kiran Rakya to remove spells and witchcraft on ravens, crows, owls. No, the crows and owls, because of the criminal bird, Shia. And I have an extreme pulling feeling, extreme like a. Sometimes when the way the words are said through the Kiran Rakya, it's a specific exorcist technique where it feels like my breath is stopping. Like there's a feeling like my breathing is not stopping, but there's a sensation. Then I think it's the demons inside my body that's having that feeling. And so this one, it's very obvious, Shia. And I've also heard that the Mexican also did AI to make me kind of act and look like her. Obviously nothing compared to the criminal bird. However, they've been kind of sexually harassing and assaulting you every single video I make by using AI to try to rotate all of these male entities and use their personalities or voices or whatever they sound like to sexually harass you. But that was a big attack, Shy, seeing those photos last night. And I know it attacked you very, very severely. Because there's all kinds of programs and cords connected to it, Shia, that make us very weak and sick. So please, Shia, just know that they always try to remind me, well, look what happened with you. You didn't even know him. And you were posting photos with all these strange people, strangers on the streets. And they were trying to convince you of all kinds of things that were complete lies. However, something very bad happened to me in 2018, Shia. That was completely out of my control because of the full body AI possession. I do not know how it was allowed and how it went through. But if you knew me at that time when I didn't know you, that could have easily killed you because you couldn't have said anything. Obviously, Shia, I am kind of angry at you to think that you wasn't able to contact me and stop it. And however, I'm also feeling very guilty and ashamed that it happened. But with these CNs, there's all kinds of psychological programming, Shy, to try to make me believe that it's part of your consciousness that's doing it, that's making it like you're really cheating on me, and you're not, Shia. It's a chip head. They're chip heads, and they're female entities in there. And I've actually gotten a little bit more proof of how it works because of this criminal bird, what has been done to my body. However, please do not feel guilty and ashamed, Shia, and upset. Obviously, you're feeling like you're going to get in trouble. You have no physical and mental capability to be able to stop it. Neither do I. I can't even, I can barely, harass and make fun of them and do things on the internet to stop it. I haven't been able to. If I had the ability to have control over my body and mind, I probably would have. However, because of this AI possession, I can't. However, now that the authorities are taking over, they're allowing me to express myself a little more about it, Shia. By the way, I posted our photo and things like that. But the whole thing that they were doing, this also happens every time the CN gets away from the criminal that stole your DNA. Oh, these girls they're nothing compared to the criminal that stole Shia's DNA. They're just a bunch of nobodies. She has all the power and the status and the beauty and the talent and the fame and the power. That's the one that the CN wants. And wow, look at this. So dirty, this El Paso public news thing. So dirty. The CN with the criminal that stole the CN's DNA is so much more wholesome. And they kind of force me to with AI to make me feel like I want the CN to go back with the criminal. It's I can't understand it, but it's very, very sick. It's very, very sick, the level of psychology and programming and how I'm forced to be kind of, I can't explain it, Shia. But they'll even try to imagine me thinking that you have been intimate with any of these male entities, and they will start torturing my root chakra to humiliate me and to act like I like it and I like that Shia. There's so many things, so many criminal, evil things that they have done to try to kill my spirit, Shia. But it's like these stories, they're not just stories, Shia. And something happened last night, kind of an attack in regards to my mom, but I can't even talk about it on the internet. And you are, but there's a whole game, Shia, that these criminals were our lovers. So we have to die, and we are not I don't really think you have to convince someone millions and billions of times that these criminals are our lovers. And now the authorities are trying to convince the criminals, no, you were not Shia and Alyssa's lovers. This is, it is criminal if the authorities are having to try to intervene and convince and stop them from sexually harassing us 24/7. So, but I'm forced to look at those, and now the whole thing is, well, you have to look because you have to report it to the authorities if you see something, and if these public news. I'm not reporting anything this because it's in a different country. No, it's in a different state. I'm not reporting that because that's not going to. If I have to, I will. If I have to. However, they're not. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Because it's already been done, and I don't think they're going to do that again. So that's probably what's going to happen. There's going to be all these new websites and things that are going to start talking about the CN in order to harass us. But a lot of the facial expressions they use that were your facial expressions, and I know how. I know how they can do it, Shia, because in 2018 they had all of these public figures, personalities, like talking directly at me with V2K and like acting like we were going on a date, and like I was like having to talk to all of these, like dozens, and had to choose which one that wanted to like hang around me more than the others. Actually, I can't even explain it to you. It was pure sexual harassment, sexual assault, pure humiliation, torture. Because none of these public figures knew what was going on. Maybe some of them did, but it was all AI. They weren't actually talking to me, so I know it can be done. I know how close they can mimic a person's personality with AI, and especially even with their facial expressions, because I was turning into these different people that were trying to date me. It wasn't dating, it was actually sexual assault, sexual harassment. But I think this whole gentleman's club thing, that's just revealing true colors of what these creatures are and where these creatures, these entities, like, they don't have lifestyles and careers and families. That's what they have. That's just on the surface. If they got a chance to stick us in a basement 24 hours and rape torture us, us chained down into a basement, they would spend every single second and be in pure paradise doing that to us. And that's what they do from a distance, Shia. They 24/7 torture us because they have technology to do so. So that's all that it is. These entities are just criminals that want to purely torture us non-stop 24/7 and try to kill us. But they tried to trick me with those photos and convince me that there was like you were also there, because some of the facial expressions and photos could have looked like you, like as older. And they're like, you were tricked all along, Alyssa. Shia's a criminal. Shia's on our side. You were lied all along. And they've been doing this for, 8.5 years now? But then the telepathic supporters stopped it and said, no, you're not going to sit here and just review these for another hour. And no, you're not going to find any other information. You're not going to find, because typically I'd like to find, what happens is if I ever see a video of the CN, like a little clip of what those photos look like, you can really tell a lot of times Sometimes I would get attacked extremely. But then some other times I'd be like, well, no, that's definitely the CN. That's nothing to do with the original. But they're exposing what they're revealing, their true colors. And they're like saying, oh, that's the darker skinned look-alike. So the CNs now wants to have another affair and go back with the look-alike of one of the male entity, the bug entity that brutally tortured me. And I don't think I've completely been able to explain to you what happened, how it happened, and I have not been able to. It's not about, I have not been able to because of the AI. However, like this whole psychology that they do, it's like I have to follow along, like, and then they try to act like I enjoy it. It's entertainment. No, it is not. It's pure crime and evil, and it's killing my spirit. And it's murder. But yeah, now apparently, it seems like there's going to be some, but then they'll go back. It'll be a big shock that there was no affair. He'll go back with the criminal that stole your DNA because there's no way that they're leaving each other, blah, 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 blah. And they have all these subliminals the whole time. That's you, that's you, that's you. So, but Shia, you noticed the closeness. You did have a connection. There was some kind of hive mind deactivation. I think you're getting so angry and triggered that you're doing a lot of Lemurian technology. I believe that you did the deactivation layer. And we did get very intimately close these past few days. And Shia, I don't like to talk about any of that, especially here. I'm very uncomfortable. It feels very awful, and there's no way I would ever be like that. It was all forced. However, it's going to backfire because you're my husband, Shia. And but that's not supposed. That's pure sex harassment, assault. There's no way in hell I would. I have no. Me and you, Shia, have no control over our root chakras at this point still. And that alone is going to be return to sender torture penalty. That's going to be billions of hours, millions, billions, trillions of hours of return to sender torture penalty that we can't even have control of our root chakras in order to be together and think about each other intimately without them just starting to immediately root chakra torture us. And I don't know if this was an attempt. However, there's going to be a very large snowstorm, and my mom thought of going out at night in order to shovel some of it so it doesn't all add up. And then it was around 12:30 p.m. and I thought, well, what if the female snake's out there and this is an attempt? Because it's late at night, no one's around, I'm outside. That would give the criminal access, so I didn't go out. No. I don't, it's possible that was an attempt. But I didn't go out, and she agreed. It was too cold out, and it was kind of dark and sketchy to go out snowing at that hour. But I did see Shia, the SDPD with the tiger, the photo with the tiger. And that made me think about you, Shia, obviously, with the blue t-shirt. I think that helped prompt me to post us as the mountain lion, Shia. And it makes me really happy that I was able to post that. And I just keep smiling and thinking how much that kind of reminds me of you, Shia, and me in that photo. And I know a lot of times telepathic supporters like to tell me that you like to picture yourself in my shoes in regards to some of the things that I say. Obviously, a lot of the things that are happening to us, you don't have to picture you in my shoes, but some of the things you kind of go, how could this possibly be happening to Alyssa? And you always figure out, well, you get really shocked, and then you really figure out that it's because I'm a woman. Because you're a man, Shia, people can get away with less. So I'd like to do some more cooking. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I also have to do some grocery planning because I have about $120 in food stamps, so I can get some food for the probably in about 5 to 7 days. I'll do another grocery shopping for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month. So I'm going to work on the food research, but I've been listening to the Quran Raki, and I've just been kind of too tired to recite the Quran. I recited the whole chapter yesterday, and then I just got too tired. So that's all the notes I have, Shia. I should probably show you the photos. I'm going to show you tomorrow. So, I actually have been so tired, Shia. I actually took a nap before I made this video. And I got really cold. I have to wear my hats, gloves, mittens, and then I have to put the sleeping bag over on top of me to try to not be cold. But when I did go out shoveling, my hands did not get cold. They're still damaged, obviously. You can see they're damaged with the redness on the tips of my fingers. However, they were actually warm when I was shoveling with the two pairs of gloves on, and I think it got some of the blood circulation going in my body, which is very important. So hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep. My mom wants to visit her mother, my grandmother. I don't really want to go over there because of the emails I sent, and also because she doesn't completely like me, and I'm not going to just all of a sudden be a part of her life when I was kind of cut off and shut off in regards to being in her life for a very long time, and that was not because of me. So I don't believe that what's happening to her is supposed to be happening, and also I'm feeling really triggered and getting very attacked going over there, seeing what's going on. So that's also attacking me. So it's just, I'm not going to go over there every week. I'll go over there maybe once or twice a month, but I'm not going to go over there every single week. So I'm going to have to drive around, just go on a little road trip, go to the ocean, go to the bookstore, go to the library, walk around grocery stores, kill time in order to not be here in my mother's house while my mother's gone, because there's no way, because of my brother. It doesn't matter if he's a threat or not. They use my brother against me, and they have since many, many, many years. Obviously, and because of the full body AI possession that my brother has, I don't think it's AI possession. There's a demonic possession. It's not just AI possession. They can use my brother against me to scare me. Stomping around, doing all kinds of things. So I cannot be here because I will be in a state of panic the entire time. And on top of all the PTSD from all the past attacks that have occurred. Well, threat attacks. So I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't want to do a lot of driving. I'm very tired. I told you that it's going to take a lot of... I just feel like I'm actually not resting a lot. Seems like I'm always kind of busy, even though I'm not really that busy doing much of anything, besides a bunch of errands and cooking. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow, Shia. And I will make sure, and I'm going to make sure that if my mom goes to see her mother, I'm going to make sure that she doesn't stay out in the dark and she goes earlier in the morning or afternoon so that I don't have to drive around in the dark waiting to come back here. So please don't worry, Shia, and please just rest. Relax, Shia. Please don't worry. Just know that I'm thinking about you. Love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.